I have a delusion where calories on the weekend are free. They're zero.
If I don't order alcohol at a restaurant, then it cuts my bill like basically in half, which basically means I'm eating out for free.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. We are talking girl math.
And trying to stay hydrated.
So much water drinking, which is going to tie into one of these things I talk about later. All right, I'm going to jump right in. Girl math for me in everyday life is that my logic goes, if the shipping is free, then it's basically on sale, and then on sale is almost free, so I should buy it. This might also be girl logic.
Yeah, logic. These are mixed between girl math and girl logic. Just like when you buy Starbucks off of the app, which already has money on it, and it's free. And I just don't tell myself that I'm the one that put the money in the account.
It is, just like cash is free. Okay. This ties in directly with my next one, which is that if I have rewards points for something, like Starbucks points, that somehow saves me money, even though I'm quite certain that the psychology works on me that I go more often, knowing that I'll get the free treat at the end. Whereas if I didn't do that, I think that it would probably work out that I would be spending less money overall.
Right there with you. Okay, girl math. At girl logic, when I have a refund, specifically Amazon, I've spent the money, I bought something, I return it, it credits to my account. My next thing is discounted or free. And I'm like, I just saved so much money. Except I still spent the same amount of money.
Exactly. And I 9 times out of 10 end up buying something frivolous that I don't need because of that.
Yes.
I also do the girl math with my gas tank where I overestimate how much I can actually get back and forth. So it'll say, there's 50 miles left in your tank. And in my head, I'm like, easily I could get back and forth to work. And then I'll definitely go tomorrow morning and get it on my way in. And never going in the morning. And then also my commute is 20 minutes, which is not nothing. It's not enough to think that 50 miles is going to cut it for me. And then I also am the idiot that goes 1 mile is 1 minute of driving, as if everything's on the interstate, and that's also not real.
I do that unrelated to money. Totally, for sure. Well, speaking of gas, I completely just don't count gas money in if I'm doing a budget because gas is necessary to get to my job or to get to point A to point B. So it's just a non-negotiable. So I'm like, it's just gas. Just here's my card. Doesn't matter because I have to get it. It's a bad way to look at it.
True. It's so true. I have a delusion where calories on the weekend are free. They're zero.
Yep.
And then piggybacking off of that, if you drink a calorie, are they even calories? No. So you don't have to count them.
Exactly. Or my girl logic is if I skipped a morning coffee treat, then in the afternoon I can get some other kind of treat. 100%. And it's washed. But it's, yeah.
Definitely. I support you. I did this yesterday. Okay. We have touched on this before last year when we talked about girl math, but whereas normally I feel girl math is fudging the numbers, when it comes to morning readiness and getting out of the door on time and snoozing, we can be so precise. So this one for me is sort of a combo platter of girl math, delusions, and intense correctness, where I can do the math on the snooze increments of my clock precisely and calculate out exactly right that it'll take me 3 minutes to pack my lunch and then another 2 minutes to gather my items so that I can get into my car on time with a possible 5-minute stop to pick up a breakfast burrito. And then the delusion really hits home where in my math mind, being 15 minutes late to work is basically being on time.
I'm surprised to hear that last part. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's a recent development, but
I used to be able to do that until I had a toddler. And now my whole plan of time in the morning is out the door.
But don't you still feel like 15 minutes is the same as on time?
Well, it depends on what my job is at the time.
Okay,
is it a meeting?
It's true.
If it's a meeting, I'm fucked. If it's not a meeting, then it's
yeah, just for the general start of the day when you're salaried and things aren't really, you're not punching in. I just sort of am like 15 minutes late is basically on time. 30 minutes late is kind of like a little bit late, and then an hour would be unacceptable.
Oh my gosh. I guess if you're not clocking in and out.
Well, and again, this is also if you're like in charge of your own tasks and
Yeah.
not someone waiting on you to do something. It's not as if someone can't enter the coffee shop because I didn't open the door on time. Anyway.
Valid. Oh my God, too funny.
Plus, there's the number of times I didn't eat a lunch and I worked through my lunch and worked through all of my breaks. It comes out in the wash anyway.
I get it. I get it. Okay, what about this one? If I don't order alcohol at a restaurant, then it cuts my bill like basically in half, which basically means I'm eating out for free. Huge
Yes,
difference.
and you can get the expensive entree.
Yeah, because I'm not
Because
drinking
you would
alcohol.
spend the money anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. Here's one I recently discovered. 70 degrees outside after the summer feels like it's cold enough for me to wear fall clothes. So sweaters, jeans, boots, you name it. But 70 degrees in the spring after winter time is shorts and tank top weather.
I know. What is that?
It's me trying to force myself into the season change when it's really not appropriate, especially on the fall side.
Oh, I love it. Man, I stuck with all money stuff, so that's a good one though. Okay, so I spent $200 at the grocery store, but I used two $1 coupons. So I'm a budget shopper. And I feel
Amen.
good about myself. Even though I spent
Yes.
$200 still.
1 bazillion%. Here's a great one from today. If I have to record a podcast at 8:30, it's still 7 o'clock. I have time to start my laundry and bake muffins that only take 20 minutes. Because the girl math is that the time it takes me to do the recipe is just the time that it has to bake, which is absolutely not true because usually it takes at least 20 minutes to do the ingredients.
Well, and also, even if the prep time says 20 minutes, that's the prep time if you have every ingredient measured out predetermined in little glass cups like they do on the internet. No, I gotta go get the pantry and then I forgot the salt and then I need the vanilla extract. The whole gathering of ingredients needs to be put in there as well because that's like a 5 to 10 minute situation for me sometimes.
Yeah, or the
Sorry, I
cutting.
feel very passionate about that. Yeah, the cutting. Oh my God. Too funny. Okay, if it's a subscription, and I don't see the money leave, like technically in the moment, and I'm just getting shipments, then it's free.
Yeah,
It's like
it
free.
just arrives. I realize that I have a girl math delusion about how much food I can consume, but it only happens when I'm by myself. So if I order takeout when I'm home alone, number one, it's cheaper because it's just me. But I end up spending the exact same amount if it were me and Jason because I get an appetizer and then I get this whole entree and then there's like this cool side that I wanted to try and then he's not here so I should get a dessert treat. And then what should have been a $15 to $20 order is now a $40 order, and it would have been cheaper if I just ate with him.
Oops. And now you probably don't feel so good. Okay, if I buy 5 clearance shirts for the price of 1 regular shirt, then I just got 4 shirts for free, which honestly is not very delusional. Like I still stand by that one.
I support you in it, and I
Thank you.
do the same. I'll buy something on sale that I don't need because it's on sale, and then tell myself that I got a good deal.
Yeah, it's like a $10 shirt. It's killer, except like, do I really need a shirt? And then I still just wasted $10.
Right, and then if I bought a $75 shirt of like actual quality material, how many more times could I wear it? Okay, last but not least for me is my girl math calculations that I do on a regular basis because I drive a lot for work is that I'm great. No, I am not. It depends on the day anyway. The calculations that are required for adding time to my travel for bathroom breaks.
Yes, I mean.
And if it's before the lunch hour when it is my prime time of water and coffee drinking, because I usually drink a full one of these while I'm at the gym, I need to stop for one pee break every 60 minutes. And each pee break is approximately 10 to 15 minutes long. And then if I have to get gas, then you have to add another 5 to 10 minutes onto that.
A long pee break.
It's the getting off the road and then the stopping and then the parking and the getting out and my keys and then blah, blah.
Gotta drive down the exit, maybe take a turn or two. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the amount of calculations that I require for my pee management, especially in the mornings, it's too.
I feel that. Okay, my last one is more girl math via money. If I'm buying my flights with points, then the flight is free and I can spend that money vacation shopping. Like whether I need clothes or maybe a cute outfit or like it's free, so I'm going to spend the flight money on something else.
I literally just did this when I booked the flight with points, and then I said, well, I can get a cooler rental car because basically I'm saving money. All right, well,
Here's
Jason,
cheers
I
to
hope you're
girl
not
math.
listening. And until next week, I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye.